Hi, Chris Wyndham, Human Nature Magazine, here with Lamont Garrison and his lovely mother. We wrote a story in a premiere issue about the push to reform mandatory minimum sentencing, in which Lamont was a Howard University student along with his brother Lawrence, and they hard fought to get their sentence overturned. You can read about, the case on our website, www.humannaturemag.com. So I'm here with Lawrence after 11 and a half years. So how does it feel, to be here at the Congressional Black Caucus Legislative Conference, coming from a panel, that, addressed mandatory minimum sentencing. Talk about, being here, being, out of the system, and sort of, what did you learn? Because, everything wasn't black and white as people are going to read in the story.
Well, actually, I'm glad to be here. Free,
right.
Physically free. In prison, I maintain my mental freedom also. But just to see the consensus that everybody's together saying to get rid of this mandatory minimum, stop this crazy 100-to-1 ratio, and to see that we have a small window of opportunity, very small, but it's open, and now's the time. We seize the moment. We need to write our congressmen, get on our senators, and to back this 1-to-1 ratio. And it is the time. I'm glad to see they had so many different sessions dealing with racial inequality, arrest, sentencing, courts. I'm glad to see that. I'm really glad to hear that people are finally acknowledging the need for the change. And understand that if you have to do something, they have to do something now. The administration is in our favor. Congress is in our favor. We have to keep our foot down and push it. Because our brothers and sisters are suffering while we out here enjoying it.
Gotcha. And you have an upbeat, positive attitude about it. So how are you going to turn, your experience, and to help others? Is it, talking to the youth about, don't put yourself in certain situations, or are you going to, go up to Capitol Hill and urge our lawmakers? Talk about some of the things you're going to plan to do and have going on already.
Well, right now, I'm concentrating on the ones that I've left behind, softening the blow, and them coming home for reentry. Critical point. And before we can move and get our children, we got to stop the adults from going to prison. And reach out and help them. Because if we don't help them, they'll be adding to the rate we already have. This is what I'm on the hill for. This is why I'm with Open Society Institute, Family Dismantling, Sentencing Project, Drug Policy Alliance. This is why I'm speaking to all these people, letting them know through my experience, what people need when they come home. They need jobs, they need housing, they need food, they need clothing. So that's what I'm reaching out. This is my cry to the Congress, to the public that people need.
And Mom, I mean, you became that advocate. You called all the media, you called all the news, you called your congressman. You even joined, the Families Against Mandatory Minimum Sentencing. So, first talk about, how you feel to have, one of your babies home, and there's still, a challenge with, Lamont's case, which we'll share in the story. But just, let's talk about the initial feelings and, how overjoyed. And is the mission over? Are you still going to continue?
I mean, I don't even have, it's like I know he's home now, and I can wake up in the morning, and he's already moving around as they always used to get up really early. I know he's home. And I know I don't have to wait for the phone or make sure I got the cell phone or ear thinking so I can never miss the phone. Because his brother calls him more than he calls me. It's like when he first came home, I just had to stare at him because, it's been over 10 years. He was 25. He was 35, turned 36 in April when he came home. This is a man I didn't even know. I'm so proud of the man that I raised. When I look at him, it's like I haven't got to know him now. But I'm just so glad he's home. And now we can actually count down that his brother's coming home because I wouldn't count his.
And when is Lamont's release?
Maybe in about 14 more months. And he'll be home, and everything will be all laid out and prepared for him. We're like halfway prepared for him, so we know what to do now.
So for Christmas 2010, Lamont and both boys, hopefully.
I mean, every year we celebrate Christmas. Like I told you, no matter what religion we celebrate loving each other. And this Christmas we celebrate all the love we got. We all.
with the Garrison family, Human Nature Magazine. Look for their story on the website. Extraordinary, and more to come from these people. Take care.